Welcome to tonight's coverage by Extreme Sim TV live of the Oliver and Company Dirt Street Stocks series right here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. As we got about 5 minutes or so of practice left, and we'll get qualifying underway. We got two heats looks like coming your way tonight. Both heats are going to be 8 laps followed by a feature. Right now, your fastest car on track is going to be that number 84 car, Larry Scott, with a 19.094. So we'll see if he ends up being fastest in practice and maybe the fastest in qualifying as well. From what I've seen so far in practice, everybody's times are right with each other, about 4/10 separating the whole field at this point. So as we seen last week, it was a crazy week. Race, entertaining, hot, close racing, and I kind of expect nothing but the same here at Charlotte. Charlotte seems to be a little bit more room for racing. It offers a lot of different lanes. I ran here earlier in the week. It's a really fun track for these cars. So expect that, probably 2, maybe even 3. Who knows with these guys, they might figure out a way to put it 4 wide. We never know. We seen it last week, so with a wider racetrack and everything that they've got going for them, it should be interesting. So let's take a look at a couple cars here. We're going to look at Kurt here in this 00 as he's putting around the bottom here. It looks like he's trying to figure out that bottom lane a little bit. The bottom is definitely the harder lane to run. It's not, it don't look like it's got quite as much grip as the higher outside groove it's got right now. It looks like he's making that bottom work here in practice. As I jinxed him there a little bit, he got the car just a little bit too sideways. Oh, don't get that fence. He eased it up against the fence. He's got it.
Hey Kurt, can you guys hear me in Discord?
Alright, we'll flip through here. Take a look at this David in this 23 cars. He's also trying to run the bottom. Looks like they're trying to get that bottom cleaned off a little bit before qualifying, which is a really smart move. Now he's going to move up near the cushion, get that right rear right in that wet stuff. That's going to give you the most traction. Looks like he's got some good speed here. Let's take a look here, see if we can find somebody else on track. We got Ed here in this number 21 car. He's also up there, well, he's about in the, I would call it the middle groove. Still just testing to see where they can get the most grip. With dirt, you really have to move the car around the racetrack. It's a little bit different than asphalt. As the night changes, the groove will change as well over time throughout the night, as we got about 2 minutes left to practice, and we'll be right back with you here for qualifying with Extreme Sim TV. Sim TV. getting ready for qualifying here for tonight's heat races leading up to the feature. Alright, we'll see as some laps start to get turned here. Who is going to end up with the pole? Alright, we'll wait and see if some laps get turned in here right now. Ed with a 19.3 now. Mike is going to be on top of the board with a 19.214. Looks like John here. Nope, Mike's still hanging on with that 19.214. Matthew Miller right now listed second with a 19.263. Larry Scott now takes over the provisional pole here with a 19.176. Now put Mike back up front in that number 22 car for the pole with a 19.073. Once again, right now, 0.4 of a second is going to be separating your field. Well, looks like we're going to have a coming up on about 2 minutes remaining and 2 minutes and a half remaining in qualifying. Looks like everybody's pretty much took their time here. So, with that being said, looks like if nothing changes, Mike's going to be your pole sitter for tonight. So put him in heat 1. Larry Scott will be your pole sitter for heat 2. Starting second heat 1 would be Mike. John will start second heat 2. Jeremy in that one car will start third heat 1. Ed will start third heat 2. Matthew Miller should start fourth in heat 1. Brandon will start fourth heat 2. And Brandon Thomas will start fifth heat 1. With David starting fifth in heat 2. Kurt will bring up sixth in heat 1, and that should be your field for tonight's heat. So we'll see how much the field changes, who loses position and such. At this point, if you're Mike and Larry, you're up front, you're starting up front your heats. You just want to, I guess the word would be not play it safe, but keep the car nice and clean, not damage it too much running through these heats.
Only for certain circumstances. If you get speeding on pit road, however this one is, that's
and just like I said,
your own fault on that one.
Taking care of your equipment.
Real bumpy. You got to find your pit stop, your pit box, pretty good. Other than that, let's have a good time. Any questions?
We're just waiting here for qualifying to wrap up here in about 30 seconds, and we'll get ready for heat 1.
Oh, the one thing is on restarts, you can go at any time once the pace car hits pit road. It's got to be totally off the track, but you can go. That's for every heat and the feature.
Who's excited for some dirt track racing here at Charlotte? I know I am. I'm expecting to see some good heats and a good overall night. With 5 seconds remaining, we'll start gridding the field on heat 1 here. As the racing pace truck pulls out on the track to get everybody lined back up, and we'll take you through the grid one more time for heat 1. Starting up front, and that 78 car will be Matthew Miller. Or excuse me, not up front. Let's see here. Looks like the 22 car. It's going to be Ed starting up front. The 23 starting second, which is going to be David. Oh, man. Excuse me, 36, 23 is fourth. And 78 of Matthew Miller will be third, heat 1. 4 cars in heat 1. Alright, this pace car leads them around here. We get ready to go racing here from Charlotte. And green flag will fly. The 22 car is going to slide it in on the bottom. 36 trying to hold that momentum up high. They're going to come off the corner side by side off the 2 now. He's going to clear him into 3 and 4. 36 car there is going to be out front. He got the momentum off that top side. Getting that right rear and that moist, wet dirt was able to propel him out front. Now the 78 is going to slide it down low, try to look for a spot. Nothing doing there. He'll slide back just a little bit here. Now the 22 trying to mount a charge on that, the leader here. Try to get back around. Got anything for him? Here they come. Right down the straightaway here, just about a tenth or so off. Is the 22 car still trying to find a way to get a run on that 36. Back in the corner with that right side right up against that wet dirt up there, trying to get all the traction he can. Clearly right now at this point in the race, the outside lane seems to be preferred spot as they head off into 1 and 2. Now looks like 22 tried to get the inside to work. It didn't much work there. He lost a little bit of ground. 36 still seems to be pretty much committed to that outside middle-ish lane there. He'll drop down to the middle just a little bit, but then he'll let that car kind of wander back up, get that right side rear tire back in the dirt. They thunder into 3 and 4 once again. Back off the corner. Cross the stripe one more time. Now the 36 starting to build a little bit of a gap here. Still using that very outside line here. Cross the stripe one more time. Be coming up here on lap number 8. Right there, across the stripe. There you have it. John's gonna walk away with this one. We get ready for heat 2 here. We'll take a look at the grid here for heat 2. We got Brandon here. He's going to be leading off heat 2. Followed by that one car on the outside. That's going to be Jeremy. And we're going to have on the bottom, looks like third's going to be that 49 car. Outside of him will be that 00. That'll be your 4 cars for heat 2 here. We'll see. We've seen in heat 1 there that outside lane was the preferred groove. So we'll see if that trend continues in heat 2. As the lights are out on the iRacing base truck, he's going to dive down pit road. Leave the hands of that number 8. Leave the field in the hands of that number 84 car. Larry Scott brings them to the green for 8 laps here in heat 2. He's going to dive to the bottom. One car up there got the momentum again on that high side. He's going to diamond it back off as you're going to be side by side for the lead. They head off into 3 and 4. We'll see if the 84 can get that right rear and that wet stuff. Oh, he jumps the cushion. He's going to get up there a little too high. That's going to open up the bottom for the 00 to get in there. The 1 slides up now. Now the 1 and the 84 both in the dirt. They're all both up near the wall. Here comes the 00. Shoots to the bottom. He's going to go for the lead. Let's see if he can clear him off to 3 and 4. No, the 1's going to get the run back on the outside. Still, now the 1 gets the right side tires right in that dirt. He's going to get a launch. Down the straightaway back in, still side by side. 84 now looking a little bit higher. Put the 1 back out of the front of the 00 again using that outside line. Now 3, 1, 2, the 84 is going to clear him also. Now everybody gets back in line using that outside line. Now the 49 is going to jump low on the 00. Now we're 3 wide for a split second. Back to 2. Now all 4 cars can be covered with a blanket here as they exit the corner. Now the 1 starting to try to build a little bit of a gap. Nothing doing there. 84 right back on his bumper. Now everybody getting single file here. Try to get a run here on that outside again. This clearly shows the outside line is the place you're going to be right now. You get down on the bottom, you can get side by side, but it's really hard to clear now. Top 3 is going to be car lengths apart. Literally right there with each other. 00 dives it down to the bottom. Looks like he's going to get a little too sideways though. That's going to kill his momentum. The 84 again trying to look for a way around the 1. He's going to try the middle group. Got a little bit of that slick dirt there. Got the car just a tad bit too sideways. As we're coming up across across the stripe. Here they come. Put the 1 car out front.
Good job, guys. Awesome.
Your winner will be from heat number 2. Put the Jeremy was your winner there. We get ready for heat 3. your pole sitter for Heat 3 will be the 2 car of Mike Payton. Outside of him is going to be the number 21 of Ed. Starting third, Brian H. Thomas in that number 51 car. And that's going to be your 3 cars for this heat. Alright, there's the iRacing base trucks. I'm going to lead them off here. Here they come. 3 cars in this heat. A little bit lower of a field, but still expect the same amount of action. As we look at the iRacing pace truck. Once again, guys, don't forget that tonight's race brought to you by Oliver and Company. Great series here. Pretty sure it's still looking for drivers. If you want to come out and do this, contact Kurt and he'll definitely hook you up. Here they go, off the corner. Getting ready to take the green flag. Green flag is out. And now the 51, they're going to try to make it 3 wide here. Nothing doing there. The up top there, they make a little bit of contact. Bouncing off each other. Everybody straightens it back out. The 51 tries to take the lead. Nothing to do there. 2 gets a run on the outside. And the 21, they'll clear back around the 51 car. The 21 and the 2 were contact again. That's going to turn the 2 down into the 51. Again, they straighten it back out. Now the 21 bounces it off the fence, but put him back to the lead using that outside momentum. Or they head back on the corners. 21 slides up, gets the right rear right, and that moist, wet dirt gets to run off the corner. Now with a bit of a gap, he's just got to manage his gap back to second. Alright, as they head in the corner, Ed's still with the lead. Back onto the front straightaway. Put 4 laps in the books here. Back around, still using that outside line. You just don't want to get this car down on the bottom. It just don't seem to stick down there. It definitely just wants to push up the racetrack to get down there. So keep that in mind for the future tonight. That outside line where you want to be. As you can see, the 51's beginning to reel back in that 21. He's been able to slide the car up maybe another half a car length to really get that run on exit. Out of the corner. Down the back straightaway, back into 3 and 4 now. The 51 looks to the bottom, but again, that outside momentum is going to carry that 21 back by. Coming to lap number 8. Here they go, the 51 dives down low. Nothing doing there. Mark the 21 as your winner of Heat 3. It's going to be Ed. Alright. We got ourselves a consolation race. This is going to be a 12 lap consolation. This will be 12 laps. You got the 22 starting up front. That's going to be Mike. Starting outside of him is going to be the 84. Starting third is going to be that 51 car. Fourth's going to be the 78. Fifth will be the 00, followed by the 2 and 6. 49 is going to start 8th, with the 23 starting 7th. Keep in mind, this is a 12 lap consolation race. Here we go. The iRacing pace truck will bring the field around. Now we'll see if it maybe the top line by this point is beginning to wear out. I really don't think so, but we'll find out if they're drying it out too much. And the green flag will be out. 22's going to jump out to a little bit of a lead here as we go through the field here. Looks like we got 3 wide there in the back of the pack. The 00, the 2, and the 78 car is going to be going at it here. Off into turn 1 and 2 once again. 2 down low on the 78. The 84 just got by the 51 out front here. The 22 is still going to be your leader as they come back around to the front stretch. Put lap 2 up on the board. As we look back at the back of the pack here, we got the 2 sliding around the bottom there. Still back in the pack here, tight racing back here, so we'll head back up front. Again, the 51 following that 84 around. He's going to try to wood flow on him. He's going to get alongside. Put the 51 by the 84. Now the 00's working on the 78 back here. The 78's going to go low on the 84. He's going to try to slide by him. Nothing doing there. Nope. He slid up just a little bit. Made that 84 check out. Now the 00 is going to dive off in there, trying to get below the 78 here. Now they're going to be 3 wide off down the straightaway, beating and banging in the 3 and 4. 3 wide from Charlotte here at the dirt track. Off into the front stretch. Now back 2 wide with the 78, still below that 84 car. Trying to get by him. Got the car just a bit too sideways there. Now they've caught the 84 cars. The 78's one dive below him. tight racing back here in the pack. 78 trying to clear the 84. Nothing doing there. 0-0 right there with the 78. Still just very tight racing here. Now 7-0 is going to come up and give that 78 a little bit of a love tap off the corner there. As we got 9 laps in the book. Coming to put 10 on the board. I'm seeing some tight racing here. Now the 2 car looking on the outside of the 78. Now they get straightened out. Now 3 wide contact there with the 78 and the 0-0. They both keep it straight though. They keep it going. Oh, contact there. 0-0 goes around. He gets tagged and sent around as we go across the stripe to get the white flag here. One more time around. For that number 22 across the stripe here. Mike A. Perry will win this one. Okay, there's your winner of the consolation. Alright, we'll have a about a 8-minute break here. Watch some commercials. And we'll be back for the feature once again. This is Matt with Extreme Sim TV. See you on the other side. Okay. Welcome back to the Oliver and Company Dirt Street Stock Series live here from Charlotte Motor Speedway with their 50 lap feature. Alright, we'll get ready to go. They're getting ready to grid up all the cars and we'll take you through the grid for tonight's feature event.
Let's have fun doing it.
And the green flag is out. Here they go through 3 and 4. Looks like we got them side by side for second here. 22 still out there, a nice little lead. Here they go through the corner. Look back here at third, and we got them 2 and 3 wide for third here. Oh, some contact. The number 1 car gets turned around. That's going to collect 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Mark the 2 car, the 49 car, the 23 car involved. Alright, as everybody tries to get it all sorted back out here. Just looked like there was some contact there. Got that started. We'll go back and we'll take a look, but as I'm looking at it here, they were all up there on that high groove. Looks like it's going to be the 84 maybe. Got the left rear, the 1 spun him around. 49 had nowhere to go, just everybody kind of piled in after that. Alright, the first yellow of the night as we're 5 laps into this 50 lap affair. I just slowed down here behind the iRacing pace car. That's Chevy Silverado. Out front still is going to be that 22 car. Outside of him on the restart is going to be the 51. It's going to be Ed there in that number 51 car. Here we go off turn 4. Slowing up here, getting ready to go. Green flag's out. Again, the 22 is going to hammer it down. We'll look back at second here with 21 on the inside of that number 51. He's going to slide up, try to clear him. Couldn't quite do it there as he head down the back stretch. 21 now slides it in, and yellow's back out. See if we can find it here. Alrighty, it looks like another multi-car wreck here. Looks like the 78 or 76 got tagged. That turned him around, and just the 23 coming there had nowhere to go. A couple of cars as they looped it around, and we'll be back under yellow here once again. Once again, we're 9 laps in. We'll have 40 laps remaining here.
50 laps, 40 more laps to go. Super clean for a good set.
Around 40 or so when we get the green flag to fly here. Here we go, still doubled up behind the Iris and pace car. Here we go, getting ready to go back to green flag racing. And the field's back in the gas again, the 22 with a nice little jump there. Mike there in that number 22 got a good jump as they all head down the backstretch. Looks like we got a side-by-side battle for second here. Multiple cars side by side here for second, using every lane at the racetrack possible. Now they're going to go single file as we got more side by side action back here with the 00 and the 1. A little bit of contact there, multiple contacts. We got a car sideways. Looks like he's going to keep it straight. We'll stay green here. Still side by side back here around the 00. As the front 4 single file. Around that outside. Really tight here for third, looks like. Really close battle. Back in the pack, still that 00 still trying to make that inside line work, but it just don't seem to be working, and yellow's going to be out again. We'll see who it is. It looks like it's going to be the 2 car this time. Getting involved here. Oh, looks like he just slung it in there. He just slung it in there a little too deep, looks like, and ended up losing the car. Yep, just swung it in and got loose there and looped it around. Alright, back under, back behind the iRacing base truck. Mike out front still with the lead. As we completed 15 laps here. We'll see if anybody's got anything for that That front car there, he's been fast all night in that number 22 car. He's fast as heat, fast in qualifying. So we'll see. The 51 looks like he's got a competitive car if he can just get the run in to get up there with him. Again, just like it's been all night long, that outside group's still been the fastest play around. It just doesn't seem to be wearing out too bad up there. As we're showing some black slickness up there, but that black tar you see kind of looking stuff would be the rubber, and it's just starting to rubber in a little bit. As we're back green here, again, the 22 jumps out the lead. We got 3 wide here, looks like the 5th, with the 1 car now is going to back out. He was in the middle, he backed out of it. You got him 2 wide back here still for 5th, and we've also got a battle up here for the lead, or for 2nd here, as they're going to be racing tight with the 21 and the 84 up there. Now we got a 3 wide battle back in the back here. Real close racing here. Now the front 4, they're going to get back single file again. And we got a car around in the back. We'll see if a yellow comes out for that. So far, no yellow. Looks like we're going to keep going. Alright, looks like everybody got it straightened back out, and we're going to stay green. Now the 51's starting to close in on your leader. As we go up front here, as you can see, he's really closed that gap. But you can see how far out that groove is now moved. It is right there at the outside wall now. That's the only area that seems to... They pushed it out, but they can still get up there. Now the 51's going to get a run. He's going to try to dive low. But he got back down on that slick stuff a little bit. He's still going to have a little bit of a run, but no, it'll fall back in the line as they enter 1 and 2. Now about a car length back, right back behind him. 3rd place car there. He looks like he's trying to make a run at it. That's going to be Ed there in that number 21 car. Looks like he's right there with the 51. He's got pace to keep up with him, I think. I think these 3 cars will be the fastest 3 out there. 51 now putting a lot of pressure on that 22, trying to get him to make one mistake where he can get the run. As we've completed 24 laps, getting ready to put 25 on the board. As we're halfway through this one, 51 now still trying to get that outside to work. Still right there with each other. As you can see, he's riding his tire tracks and all letting off, just waiting for him to make a mistake. Now he's going to dive down low, try to get on the bottom. There's a little bit of grip down there if you can get low enough. Again, the 22 though, with that momentum on the high side, was able to carry it back out in front. Now it looks like the 21's going to get a run on the 51 car. Nothing doing there. They're going to fall back in line. Here they come off the corner again, right with each other. "20 laps in the books here, coming to lap 29. Oh, the 51's going to dive it in again, looking on that low side, trying to make something happen. Nothing doing there. Again, just using that very top of the racetrack, trying to get at that right rear as close to that wall as he can to find the grip up there. Now with 20 to go, looks like coming to 19 to go, time's quickly running out. Back in the corner again with that right rear right up there against the wall. Inches to spare. Trying to get that run. I think if he can get the run off the exit, maybe draw dead even with him and just overdrive the corner, slide that car up in front of him, I think you can clear him. But it's hard. That's hard to do and very risky. Because as you can see, he's holding pace right there with him. His last lap time, we're talking about the 51 of Brandon, was a 19.4. And 5.6, the leaders was a 19.440. So they're right there together. I'll update you here this time by the line. At the stripe, it's a 19.375 for the leader. And it's going to be a 19.378 per second. So they're right there with each other lap time wise. It's just going to be about finding a lane and getting it to work. It's very tough to make a pass right now because that outside is just so dominant. Again, back into 3 and 4. Right there on the left rear quarter panel, that's 22 car. Here they go through the corner, right with each other. Now he's going to dive low one more time. Let's see if we can get up there to clear him and get it back up there to the top. No, the 22 still with that momentum. Very close on the exit to making contact. Here they come off the corner. He's going to slide back and up there behind him. Coming around, put lap 38 in the book. Now with 13 more times around this place. Not much time to figure out something. Oh, the 51 there tagged the outside wall with his right rear just a little bit. That's going to give the 22 just a bit of a gap. That may have been the break the 22 needed, but no, the 51, again, just relentless back up on his bumper. What a race we're seeing here tonight, guys. This is a show and a half right here. Two drivers giving it everything they've got and running out of time doing it. Now the 51 right there at his right rear quarter panel again. Set the car in there to get the position to maybe force that 22 into making a mistake. If you miss your mark by 6 inches, you're going to be in the fence. There's no other way about it. So it's very tough to do right now what they're doing. Put lap 4 with 41 laps on the board, and the 51 just ran his best lap time of a 19.3 flat. Change that now to 19.262, so they're getting faster, a little bit of contact. He's going to dive to the extreme bottom. Let's see if he can come off the corner and clear him. No. Because we're quickly running out of time here. That might have been his one shot at it. We'll see if he can get back up there close enough. With 43 laps on the board now, we're really getting close to the end of this one. Again, just trying to get that momentum to get that run. Again, putting that right rear right up there in the wet dirt, trying to get as much of a run as he can. The track still seems to be holding that outside line pretty well. Oh, the 51 tags the wall a little bit again. Keeps it going. Gets a run somehow. Now he's going to dive low. Let's see if he can slide up past him. No. Again, the 22 with that outside momentum. 46 laps on the board. Alright, now he's going to have to regroup. He may have one more shot at this. It's about what he'll get here. He's got to get back to the back bumper of the 22 and get close enough that he can dive it off in there maybe, and just all he needs is a bumper clear. Now with 47 on the board. Again, back through the corner. Coming to put 48 on the board. Next time by, we'll see the white flag in the air. He just ran his fastest lap of the race as he bounces it off the wall again. He's clearly giving it everything he's got to get back up to him. Coming around to take the white flag one more time around. Here they go, off the turn 2. It's going to be one corner remaining. He tags the wall a little bit. He's going to drive it in hard and deep into on the bottom. Nothing doing. He'll slide up. 22 is going to hang on, and he will be your winner. Mike A. Perry holds on to a late race battle to win it here tonight at Charlotte. As we'll take the field of results here. Mike A. Perry will be your winner. Brandon H. Thomas brings it home second. Larry Scott brings it home third. Brandon brings it home fourth. Matthew Miller fifth. John's going to bring home sixth. Mike Payton seventh. David in eighth. Kurt's going to bring home ninth. Jeremy 10th. Ed is going to be your last place scorer 11th. And we will try to interview with Mr. Mike Perry here momentarily.
Sure do.
Boy, what a battle there. You managed to hold off Brandon there. That was a battle.
Yeah, he never let up, man. He was pressuring the whole damn race. That was a hell of a race.
It really was, man. Great job. It looked like the outside lane there was preferred groove, but by the end there, you were literally up against the wall. Y'all would run that line ragged.
Yeah, it got up there pretty high. The turns 1 and 2 was kind of a pain in the butt. It was either real tight or real loose, just depending on how you entered the corner there. It was fun though.
Alrighty, man, and it was fun to watch, and congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you here next week. Alrighty, guys. So in closing, that was a heck of a battle. We expect nothing less from the Oliver and Company, or Oliver and Company's Dirt Street Stock Series here. We seen it last week, one heck of a race. This week was again just a barn burner of a race. Fun to watch. What else can you ask for? I mean, on dirt, that was some of the best racing that you'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a bit of an announcement here. We extended at the end of the race last week. Me and the owners of the league sat down and had a talk. And this series will be here for the entirety of the season. So you get to see all the racing action right here live on Extreme Sim TV. Also, I want to shout out some help I had tonight. I had somebody up here with me working cameras, and I want to thank him a lot for coming up and doing this. The stream looks great. We'll be doing this in the future a lot, and it's just a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody coming out and watching. Until next time, keep the throttle on the floor. Have a good day. And this has been Matt with Extreme Sim TV. See you next time, guys.